Hey guys, so I know I've gotten some questions from you about what is the best subscription program. Some of you guys have sent me messages or commented below my videos and asked me what subscription box you should subscribe to. And it is kind of a hard question because all the subscription boxes are pretty different and it can be hard not to get carried away and subscribe to tons of them, but you have to keep in mind that I think the one box that I have never tried is Ipsy bags. So if you guys have tried that one and you think it is worth trying or you think it sucks, let me know down in the comments. I think the original reason I never got on board with them is that I remember at the very start when they used to be My Glam, I saw a lot of people complaining about them, but now that they're Ipsy, it seems like people are a little bit happier. So I'm not sure if I should try that out or if you guys, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. So the ones that I have tried out are Birchbox and Beauty Army, Julep, and Glossy Box. I'll start with Beauty Army. Now, first of all, Beauty Army, I think, comes in my opinion, the most reusable boxes because they do nicely open like this. Glossy Box does have a really nice sturdy box, but in terms of storage, I guess if you're going to store something long term, you could put it in here, but if it's beauty products or skincare products that you want to use on a regular basis, it's kind of annoying to have to lift this lid off and put it back on. So I guess you'd use this more for longer term storage. And then Beauty Army, you can more easily access your stuff with this box, and it does have this cute little design on the inside. And the Julep boxes are definitely not reusable because they just kind of come like this, a cardboard box that you get in the mail, and then your stuff's inside. So it's just kind of like a packing box. And then Birchbox kind of, it's not as thick as the Glossy Box, and then it doesn't open easily like the Beauty Army box. But yeah, these two are probably the least reusable boxes. Now with Birchbox, it does cost $10 a box, or if you subscribe for the whole year, 12 months, then it's only $110. And right up front you get 10 points, which is equal to $10 off of a full-size product in the Birchbox shop. And then you get additional points. Each box has at least 5 samples. And by doing quick little reviews, and they're super, super quick, it's really just a few multiple choice questions. By doing 5 reviews on your 5 products, you get an additional 5 points. So that's $5 for each box. So by the end of the year, you have your 10 initial points from signing up, and then you also have 5 from each box if you've been doing the reviews. So you do end up getting $70 to spend on full-size products in the Birchbox shop, which is pretty nice because since you only spent $110 on the year subscription, and then you get $70 towards spending on products in the Birchbox shop, that's actually not too bad. It ends up being like $40 for the subscription. And the samples in Birchbox can be a little bit hit or miss. Sometimes it's really small samples like foil packets, but then sometimes it's full-sized or pretty nice sized items. Like I've gotten full-size lip products, I've gotten actually pretty decent sized nail products. I don't think I've gotten a full-size bottle of nail polish, but I've gotten sort of like half-size bottles of nail polish. That's pretty nice size for nail polish. Oh, if you don't really like perfume samples that much, there is an option in your profile to say you want to receive less than 6 or less perfume samples each year. So at least that keeps you from getting them in every box if you're not really a fan of perfume. And it is a pretty wide array of samples. You can get anything from skincare to hair care to nail products, and occasionally, and makeup products, of course, and occasionally they will have lifestyle products, so it might be like a food item or something like that. So you kind of have to be into pretty much everything to enjoy Birchbox. Now, Julep is a little bit more expensive. It is $19.99 per box. But to try it out, you can get your intro box for only the cost of shipping. So it's basically free, but you just pay, I believe, $4 for shipping. So I will put a promo code below for that. And the thing about Julep is it's for people who are obsessed with nail products, because every single box you're going to get at least 2 nail polishes, and you get to choose Either there's the It Girl box, which always has 3 full-size nail polishes, and then the other boxes usually have 2 full-size nail polishes and then another product, whether it's an eyeliner or a face wash or some sort of pedicure item. Sometimes the products are nail related, like nail polish remover or pedicure items, and then sometimes they're just completely unrelated to nails. So it's kind of nice to get a little bit of that mix, like you're mostly getting nail polishes, but then you're also occasionally getting a different product that's unrelated to nails. But I would definitely say you have to be obsessed with nail polish to get this box. And you also have to really like Julep, because $19.99 is not cheap for 2 or 3 bottles of nail polish. So you do, I would definitely recommend that you, if you're interested, that you try out the free box. And if you don't like it, then cancel the subscription, because you don't want to pay $20 for a box of nail polish if you don't even like the formula or you don't like the packaging. So I would say to just try before you commit to it. Now with Beauty Army, it actually is a pretty exciting concept, because you do get to choose your samples, and each month, and the time that you get these boxes is, it just kind of depends on when you signed up. So if you signed up on September 7th, then every month on the 7th, you'd start your window for picking your samples. And they offer you 9 sample choices, and then from those 9 choices you can pick 6. And if you aren't happy with any of the 9, or you're not happy with most of the 9, you can go back and keep changing your beauty profile to see if new samples will come up. So it does sound pretty amazing and pretty perfect. Oh, it's $12 a month. I didn't mention that. But it does sound amazing to get to choose your own samples. But I will say that some months I haven't been super excited about the sample options. And even when I go back and change my beauty profile, a lot of times I'll find the same samples keep coming up, or it'll change a little bit, but I still don't really like the new samples. So I will say that a lot of months I choose to skip, and the months that I have, I believe the first box I paid for with my own money, and then the other boxes, I got a few additional boxes here and there, but I was able to get those for free, lucky enough, with referral credit, because you can get free boxes by referring people. Oh, and the same thing is true for Julep too. You can get free boxes for referring people. But I don't know, sometimes I just haven't really been that excited with the sample options. But what's nice is that they do have a skip option. So you can just kind of skip, and then when you see samples that you like, then you can get a box and then continue to skip. But you just can't forget to skip, because if you do forget to skip, they will choose samples for you and send those samples to you. And if you didn't like the samples that month, then you'll still get them anyway. So just make sure that you do look at the samples and skip if you don't like the samples. And last but not least is Glossy Box, and this is the most expensive box. It is $21 a month. They often are running promos, sometimes little promos where you can get 15 or 20% off of your subscription or off of a box. So that brings the cost down to a little bit more normal levels, or sometimes they'll throw in like a free lipstick or a free some sort of product, nail polish, whatever. They'll throw in a free item if you'll get your first box. But I would say that I feel like at $21 a pop, it's a lot of money to spend on a beauty box, and I guess this is true for Julep too. But for both Julep and Glossy Box, you can earn your way to free boxes through referrals. So there is that. And then with Glossy Box, it is actually helpful that they do sometimes run the specials where you can get your subscription for a discount, because that brings it back down to maybe, I don't know, maybe you'd spend $16 or $17 a month. But I mean, honestly, it is still a lot of money. So Glossy Box, the reason it's so expensive is that they do give larger products. And in some ways, I kind of feel like I prefer the cheaper boxes with the smaller products, because if it's larger products, that's great if you like the product. But if you don't like the product, then you just spent $21 for large products that you may not ever use or you may not even like. I guess as far as the samples go, I have been pretty happy with them. I've actually only ordered 2 boxes. One of them I bought they're having a really discounted special. I think their special was 1 box for 40% off back around the holidays last year. And I got that box, and then I was able to get an additional box with points that I'd earned. So I don't know. I mean, I don't think that I would spend $21 personally on it. So I think the reason I've gotten two of them is that one of them was super discounted when they were doing a deal, and then one of them I got with referral points. So actually the only box that I have paid full price out of pocket for an entire year subscription was Birchbox, just because I figured, well, I do have a beauty channel. I do really like trying new products. I'm always looking for new skincare products that work for me. So I did like the fact that it's only $10 per month, plus you get all of these points towards full-sized products. So I thought, well, it's really pretty affordable, and I can also do unboxings and share them with you guys. So, oh my goodness, I think this may be the longest I've ever talked in a video, so I hope this wasn't too long and too annoying. Hopefully I was able to give you guys a little bit of information about these subscription programs. Let me think. I don't know if there's anything else I can really say. If timing matters to you guys, Birchbox usually comes around the middle of the month. Glossy Box tends to come really late, like near the end of the month. Julep comes at the very beginning of the month. Like you'll get your, like I'm expecting to get my October Julep box around October 1st, probably. And like I said, Beauty Army actually comes around whatever time of the month you happen to have signed up for it at the very beginning. If you guys have any other questions, then leave them down in the comments. And if you actually made it to the end of this video, then thank you so much for watching. And I hope you guys have a great week. Bye!